God paid the debt for me, and He paid the debt for you, and you for all of you. So this one is called Unpaid Bills. You got to give me a minute to get into my puppet, though. It's falling. It's okay.
Sound good, please.
Wow! That was one of the best parties I've ever had!
I didn't know your friends could eat so many donuts in an hour, Donnelly.
Well, I've never seen coffee go down so fast either. You drank an ocean full of that stuff. You'll be awake for 3 months now.
Hey, when something good comes along, I like to enjoy it.
Wasn't that man nice when he offered to pay for everybody in the shop?
He sure was. When he walked in and said, "I'm paying for everyone, all you can eat," I nearly spit my teeth out. But it was true. He was paying for everyone.
What should we do now, Gramps?
Hey, old geezer, stop right there.
It's the owner of the donut shop, and he looks mad.
What can I do for you, Sonny?
You can start by paying your bill, you cheapskate.
What? What in blazes are you talking about?
You think you can waddle in, pig out, and leave without paying?
Now look here, Sonny. Someone else said he would pay that bill.
Yeah, there was this man who said he'd pay for everyone.
Well, somebody owes me $43.96 plus tax for 46 donuts, 4 cokes, and 121 cups of coffee.
Gramps, you had 121 cups of coffee?
Who cares how many cups of coffee I had? All I know is that some young guy in a suit said he was paying, and I watched him take a whole lot of money up to the counter.
Well, he never paid for you.
Hey, what's all this arguing about?
This old prune owes me for donuts and coffee.
Prune? Let me at him. I'm not too old to...
Calm down, everybody. Let me hear the story. Maybe I can help.
Well, I took Dinah Lee and some friends for donuts and soda.
And he had 121 cups of coffee.
I was thirsty, okay? Anyway, this young man in a nice suit came in and said he was paying for everyone. Then after we left, this young grasshopper comes running after us and says, "I never paid my bill." But that other guy said he was paying for it.
So, someone else offered to pay the bill, right?
Darn tootin'.
And did you give him the bill before you left?
Of course. Do you think I'm a senile old man or something?
Then, what's that in your pocket?
Let me see that. Well, I'll be. I'm so embarrassed.
Looks like you never turned it in after all, so he could pay for it. This reminds me of how some people treat God's offer of forgiveness.
What do you mean?
Well, God's Son, Jesus Christ, came and died to pay the penalty for our sin. That penalty was death. But now, Jesus is alive. And he says he will forgive the sins of anyone who asks.
Oh, I get it. So just like old Gramps here needed to actually take his bill to the guy who was paying, Jesus will only forgive those who ask him.
That's right. 1 John says, if we confess our sins, God is faithful and just to forgive our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. But each person needs to ask Jesus to forgive his sins personally.
Well, I guess somebody needs to pay this bill. I sure can't afford to pay it.
Oh my, neither can I.
Why don't you let me pay for it?
Well, thanks, young feller. And this time I won't forget to give you the bill.
And I hope everybody remembers to ask Jesus to forgive them for their sins. Because it doesn't do any good unless you ask.
$43.96? For donuts, coffee, and soda?
Gramps had 121 cups of coffee.
Okay, I'll cut